In this video, we are going to look at Figma's new interface because the old one was 2 years ago. So now this is the new one. So let's dive into Figma's interface. Okay, so once you log in into Figma, you are going to see that this is going to be the interface. Although you will not see these are the files I have opened. So these are not going to be there. So if you're using it for the first time, on the right, there will be a profile. So if you click over here, you can see this is my email. Also, you can go to community profile, internal profile, plugins, settings. So these are the settings. So you can see over here, you can change your name, email, password, other things from here. And you can also go to community profile from here. So this is my community handle, Hassan Idrisi. You can change it if you want to. These are the plugins you have installed. You can click over here and uninstall or show details from here. Also, you can go to plugins from here. So whatever you have installed, which is going to enhance the capability of Figma, this is going to be over here. So you can see I have all these plugins. So these are too many plugins. Anyhow, so this is going to be your account. Community profile is necessary because you are going to go to community to download a lot of different things. So you can see now I have switched to my community profile. So here you can see it says community. So if you want to go back to your main profile, you have to click over here and switch to Muhammad Hassan or whatever your name is in your Figma's profile. So you will be back to the interface. Okay, so let's start with recently viewed. So whenever you start, it is going to be over here. So we have 3 buttons. Previously, the buttons were not very good designed, I would say. So this is really easy. New design file, click over here. New FigJam file, which is for whiteboard diagrams and collaborating different sketches or ideas. This is another tool by Figma. So this is their file. If you want to import file from Figma sketch or any image, you can click over here and you can click on the Fig file. Let's see if I have something in downloads. Okay, so you can see I have this .fig file or also .sketch file. So you can import both of these. Just click on the Fig file and open it like this, and it will take some time to import it because it's an online tool. So it is going to, so you can see done, and here I have this file over here. So I'm going to double click on it to open this file. So you can see it is basically a clay mockup from Hype for Academy. Anyhow, so let's go back to our main interface, which is going to be this home. And we have, you already know that this is new file, this is new FigJam file. So we will be creating mostly these new design files or maybe importing some files. Okay, so down here we have all the recent files I have worked on or I have opened. So you can see there are some design systems, vector, hand-drawn shapes, forms, a lot of stuff. And if you want to remove any file from here, you can just let's click over here and right click and remove from recent. You can select multiple files. For example, let's select multiple files. Like I have this one, so I'm pressing and holding shift key, this one and this one. So I have selected all 3, remove 3 items from recent. So I'm going to remove it like that because these are a lot of my student assignments, so they keep on submitting. Okay, so we have covered this area. Filter by all files, design files, FigJam files or prototypes. We normally have all files. Then we have this viewer switch, list of files with small icons if you like this, because it is going to show you how long ago you created or opened this file. So you can see some of the files I have opened like 2 months ago, and this is going to be your grid view. Okay, so this is 2 views for your recent files. Also we have FigJam templates over here, or information architecture diagram, all these diagrams. If you want to use them, you can click on this one and just start building whatever you want. Okay, so then we have this community profile. So if you go to community, you can download icons, wireframes, design systems, all the free stuff, plugins, everything. So this is a very nice feature of new feature of Figma, which is you can go to search any plugins, maybe let's say size, let's search size and see if we have, you can see icon sizes, reset sizes. So these are all different plugins. So here we have different creators who are actually creating those plugins. These are plugins, and also if you go to files, you can see we have different files that have this screen size. For example, you can see iOS 14 screen sizes. So the periodic table of iPhone. So these are all different screen sizes. So so you can download different files if you want to download. For example, if I want to download this file, this is A3, A4, A5 size for designing. You can click on this duplicate and it is going to duplicate in your Figma's interface. Here we have it. Okay, so let's go back to home and you will be in the community. The same, you can click on like or love this whatever, and you can also zoom in, zoom out. You can go full screen and see what other things have created this author. Let's go back. Let's go back over here. You can click on wireframes and you will see a lot of wireframes over here, plugins, files, all everything. So you can see over here, like this one, I really love this one, so I'm going to replicate this over here. Love it. Okay, so this is about community. So let's switch back to my main profile. Okay, so here we have it. So we have discussed recent and community. You can also search your files from here. Figma, let's see, we have my first design in Figma, Figma class. This is a project, you can see over here. These are files and these are from community files. Community. Okay, so this is how it is going to show you a search, very advanced, very nice search. You can search files, teams, or people, even people. So let's select Chris if we have it. Shahzad, one people. Okay, so I have to enter to see. So this is one of my co-workers. I'm going to hide the email over here. So this is the person who is working with me right now. He's a developer. Okay, so we have search bar covered. We have this main profile switch from community to back. We have covered this section on the right. This is going to be your updates if you have some notifications. So these are going to be your notifications. Then we have drafts. So drafts are actually projects. So draft is actually a project, and everything you create, anything you create a new file, whenever you are going to create a new file, it is going to be in a draft. So once I click on this, so you can see over here. So let's press A for artboard and let's click this one. Okay, so you can see once I create anything, so it is going to be in the drafts. So at the top we have the hierarchy. Drafts is the project. This is the file name. So if you click over here, you can edit the file name, my first Figma file. Okay, and if you want to move it to some other place, you can click on this arrow and you can see move to project. So I have different projects like these over here, Figma class, foodie app. I can click on that and I can move this over there. Also there are a few more options: rename, delete, favorite this file. So favorite this file means if I click on this favorite this file, it is going to show over here. So you can see favorite files. So these are my favorite files. So if I want to open any favorite file, I can do that easily, even if I close this one. Okay, so if you want to change the background, click on the outside and we have this background. You can change it to anything you want. And then we have on the left, we have, you can see pages. If you have to click on this to see the pages, you can add more pages over here. Before going into that, let's study the Figma hierarchy. So on the top we have teams. So this is going to be like over here. So learn UXID, shared projects. These are my teams. So if I collapse it, you can see this is shared projects. This is another team. Learn UXID. This is another team. So if I click on team, you can see it says 2 members over here. Then these are the projects that have been created inside that team. These are the members. Okay, so these are the people who are actually watching the access to this, because these are all my students. And then we have settings over here. So you can change the name of the team, team libraries, enable plan and billing, upgrade your plan if you want to, because some of the features like library sharing or asset sharing is actually a premium feature. You have to pay for that. Okay, so let's go back to the Figma hierarchy. So this is my team. Then we have projects inside that team. You have already seen that. These are the projects. This is team. Figma class is a project. Foodie app, Netshow. These are all my projects. Then we have files inside that project. So if I open up any project, let's open, for example, like we have this. Oops. So we have this drafts, which is project, and then we have a file inside it. So this is actually my file. You can have this. These are actually file. This is the file name, my first Figma file, and then these are the pages inside it. So let's see. We have pages. So files and files inside that files. We have pages. We can have 10 pages, 20 pages, how many pages, whatever you like. Then we have multiple artboards inside a single page. So let's go back over here. So we have this page. Let's zoom out. So this is an artboard. This is an artboard, and if I want to create another artboard, click on A, and I'm going to have an iPhone artboard. Again, press A on your keyboard, iPhone SE, and again A. Let's use some tablet over here, 11 Pro. So like you can see over here, these are all my artboards at the bottom. So, or you can say frames. So these are my different artboards or frames. I can have like maybe 50 or 60 in each page. So like right now I have selected this page. If I go to the second page, there is nothing over here. So this is the Figma's hierarchy: team, then we have projects, then we have files, then we have pages, multiple pages, and then we have a lot of frames and artboards. So we have single team. We can have 2 or 3 teams also. So we normally have 1 or 2 teams max. Team, then we have multiple projects inside that team. Like you can see, I have shown you over here. So this team has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 projects. This one has 1 project. So inside that project, if I open up this project, Figma class, you can see we have multiple files. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 files in this Figma class project. So if we open up this Figma class project, so you can see we have multiple files over here. So we have like, let's go to the list view. We have like, I think 10 different projects, 10 different files over here. This is the project I have selected. These are the files. So if I open up any file, let's select this file. It will take some time to load. Okay, so here we have the file. This is the page, a single page inside it, and then we have the artboard or single artboard inside that file. So if I click on this empty section over here, I can see this project name and then the file name over here. So let's go back, and if you want to create a team, you can create a team. You can UX team. Let's create a team, and you can add your collaborators after that. And if you try to continue, it is going to ask you for the payment, because it is a premium feature. Okay, so you can have just 1 team, I think, for a normal version. Skip for now. So you can see it shows me choose professional, $12 per editor per month. FigJam is $3 per editor per month. I think it's annually. If it's monthly, it is around $15. So let's try to close this and go back to our team. Oh, oops, so it has created a team actually. So let's try to delete it right now. So you can change the icon and anything you want. Let's UX team. So I have to type the name to delete this team. Okay, so let's see if I have missed anything. Okay, so inside this area over here, so we have left panel, which is layers, assets and pages, and then we have the artboards over here at the bottom inside that page, and you can see it says pages and this is artboard. On the right you can see I have this over here, start conversation if you want to collaborate with someone, share if you want to share this link with someone, copy link and paste that, or you can email, type the email over here, multiple emails, comma separated if you want to share it to multiple people. I normally copy the link and share it with anyone I want. Okay, so then this is the present or prototype. This is actually missing font, so if you have some missing font or typefaces, it is going to show you over here. Root and this is missing from this file. Then we have this zoom level, zoom in, zoom out, 100%, control 0, and then we have pixel preview, pixel grid, different options, layout grid, and these are at the top. We have different tools. You can see over here, this is the menu over here. In the Mac, the menu is at the top over here, and in Windows it is placed over here like this. So edit, view, object, vector, text, arrange, plugins, and if I go to plugins, you can see at the bottom I have manage plugins. So manage plugins, I can uninstall or install different new plugins or whatever I want. I can manage over them there. These are my libraries. These are actually the styles that I have shared with different team members or design files. These are actually, you can say, color styles, text styles, and we are going to study about that a lot. Okay, so at the top you can see these are all my open files. So if I want to close some of the files, Figma hierarchy, so let's close this one. Icon X, these are the ones I'm working right now, so I'm not going to show you those because I have signed an NDA anyhow. So here we have some file. You can see these are different pages. So if I click on any page, I have different layers or assets over here. Layers are over here, so you can see these are actually frames. So this is the frame icon. So these are different images, icons are different. So whenever you click on any page, it is going to show you all the artboards or images or layers inside that. Let's go back to the home, and I think that's it. This is more than enough for you to understand the new interface of Figma. I hope you have enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you keep on learning, and we will meet in another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.